Jenson, are you tweeting?
Might be.
Back in 2012, I had a really strange fever dream that Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button teamed up with McLaren to make an animated series.
You weren't racing, were you, chaps?
No. Of course not.
Oh. Funded by McLaren and animated by Framestore, Tooned was indeed a series which first aired in 2012 at the beginning of the British Grand Prix. It then was at the start of every single Grand Prix until the end of that season in Abu Dhabi. The episodes star rather embellished characters of Jenson Button and Lewis Hamilton, as well as M, voiced by Alexander Armstrong.
Do be careful, Lewis. There are some significant alterations.
Like what?
Well, for example, the button that used to work the DRS now activates the injector seat.
So maybe it could work quite well as a series for younger viewers to get them into the technical side of F1. I mean, there's a lot to learn, so to do it gradually might be a good idea.
Nice. Now my car smells like a sausage.
Each episode has a simple premise. Some part of F1 at McLaren is introduced, and Lewis and Jenson end up causing a ruckus.
Cool. Sick.
Rinse and repeat. Seeing as these were broadcast directly before a race, this was actually quite a good opportunity to focus on the characters of the two-star drivers, as well as promoting McLaren. Something rarely seen in Formula 1 at this point. It was certainly nothing like the level of interaction we've seen with drivers these days. Does that mean Tooned was ahead of the curve? And it certainly benefits from using real-life characters.
You still got it, man. I never lost it.
Locations and cars. The episodes are your standard affairs. There's tyre testing, prototype cars, wind tunnel testing.
Oh dear, it's happened again.
The main focus of the show is humour, and most of it just comes from the sheer bizarreness that two Formula 1 drivers are spending their time on this. I mean, for example, you wouldn't see Ayrton Senna doing anything like this.
Esse garoto tem futuro, hein?
Bad example.
That was wicked, man. Mate, I see you're rocking my beach look. And I see you finally decided to shave.
God knows what Ron Dennis would have thought of this.
Ron's busy! Alright, Cosworth. What is it?
How the hell did they rope Ron Dennis into this?
Oh dear, Em. It's happened again.
While the situations are fantastical, emphasis is actually placed on the characters and their relationships, as opposed to just reacting to what is around them. Oh god, I'm taking this far too seriously. Some series highlights include Mick Hackett in an Italian job car chase.
Look out, it's the feds!
A surprise appearance by Nick DeVries.
Hunt.
Louder.
Hunt!
Whoa. Can I drive it? Can I? Can I?
Strange accurate predictions.
So, gentlemen, today we'll be testing the new super soft tyres.
And of course, the bands.
Here we have one of Nigel Mansell's original moustaches.
So, Nick, what do you think you did wrong on this corner? Correct! Absolutely nothing.
は何をするつもりかな?
いや待って日本語がわからないから
Come on then, Nico Rosbot. Let's get racing.
What is racing?
Victory was cruelly snatched from my grasp.
The performances strangely aren't too bad. Of course, Alexander Armstrong is an actor and should be par for the course. Hamilton, while a bit wooden, certainly improves as the series goes on, but the star is clearly JB.
Mate, your beard slipped. Oh, thanks, man.
Do pay attention, chaps.
His deliveries get me every time. He alone is a reason to watch this series.
Now, let's not have any tomfoolery today, please, chaps.
Or there'll be hell to pay?
Do try to be serious, gentlemen.
Sorry, you're not actually going to wear that, are you?
And actually, the guest voices aren't terrible either.
Oh dear. It's happened again.
Overall, I actually have a huge soft spot for this series. Yes, it's silly, yes, it's foolish, but had the performances been phoned in, it might have been awkward and rather cringeworthy, but then actually it becomes the opposite. Perfectly willing to poke fun, and able to take it as well. Although, at the end of 2012, Lewis Hamilton left the Mercedes, and while this took him to huge success, it did mean the end of his participation in Tooned. But to be fair, rather than shy away from the topic, his departure was actually woven into the series. So,
That doesn't sound good.
Well, Lewis, what do you think? You're gonna have to make your mind up soon.
perhaps?
Whoa! That was freaky. Lewis, are you alright, mate? You don't look yourself.
This might work out rather well.
And so, Tooned returned for another series in 2013, celebrating the 50th anniversary of McLaren. We'll be discussing that in part 2. Thank you for watching.